Oh, hey, it's me, Dave from before. Dave Hill from Show Business. Dave Hill, adjusting my microphone for yet another chilling edition of That's Right, the Crime Blotter, wherein I take a look at some of America's lesser crimes, which just so happen to have taken place in northeastern Ohio, where I'm from. I did say lesser crimes, but are they really? I tend to disagree. I mean, wait, okay, are they really? Okay, I guess I'm saying I don't think they're lesser crimes. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. Anyway, as always, I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location, which looks eerily similar to my office at home. That's just to throw off the cops and stuff like that. Anyway, this is episode 2 of what I believe to be America's best, America's #1 true crime podcast, The Crime Blotter. Oh, and we have some doozies for you today. Before I get into it, no, let's just get into it. I was just teasing. I'll get into all stuff like, my website, tour dates, and all that stuff. But what does that have to do with crime? Well, I mean, arguably, it does have a lot to do with crime. Let's get this one. This is a chilling crime. Avon Lake, Ohio, takes place in idyllic. You're thinking, Avon Lake, that sounds like paradise. Yeah, I thought so too, till I heard this little story. My buddy Art grew up in Avon Lake. Just to give you a little reference, like I'm familiar. I know people that have, grown up, had families, jobs, and stuff. Avon Lake, yeah, because nothing ever goes wrong in Avon Lake, or does it? The headline kind of tips you off is what I'm about to tell you. The headline, the clever little headline I found. This little piggy ran loose on South Point Drive. This is from the Avon Lake Police Blotter. The official case, I guess with the cops having some book somewhere. Animal complaint, South Point Drive. First of all, well, we'll get into this, but officers responded to a report of, probably saw this coming, a pig running loose in the area on November 28th. November 28th, wait, isn't that like basically Thanksgiving? I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm pretty sure, let's see. I have to look this up now. November 28th. When was Thanksgiving? 2024. Okay, I need just closure. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Okay, well, Thanksgiving Day. A pig is running loose. Someone's like, I better call the police, which is, of course, the reaction you have when you see a pig running loose. What the hell's wrong with people? The owner was located and cited. I don't like this one bit. For animal at large. Animal at large, more like animal at fun. I don't know. I mean, I want the pig to be safe, sure, but on the other hand, I like the idea of pigs scampering around all willy-nilly around suburban Cleveland town. I mean, there is this thing like, there was a cartoon, it could be like, the pig could be like, hey, heard what happened to the turkey, I'm getting out of here. And that's just off the top of my head. I'm not really, writing editorial cartoons, but if I were, obviously the skill is, somewhat there. Anyway, the most disturbing thing about this story for me is they never tell you the name of the pig. Is this name like Mr. McJim or something? Mittens, which both strong. Arnold, of course, tribute to Green Acres. But we never hear. Anyway, I hope the little fella's okay. I choose to believe he's a male pig. I have no idea why. It's just funnier to me that way. Okay. Pigs running around Avon Lake. That's the kind of stuff you don't hear about on the streets. Okay. This next one, I realize some people probably listen to this driving around, maybe they're driving their kids to school or whatever, but if you have children, this next one, deeply disturbing. I would almost say these next two cases are not really for the ears of anyone under the age of, I'm going to go 46 on this one. Headline, not a calm week at the yoga apparel store. This is from the Orange Police Blotter. Orange, probably, I don't know, 15 minutes from where I grew up in University Heights, Ohio on the east side. Orange was like, they got it made out there in Orange, don't they? Everything's perfect in Orange. Or is it? Official police case is disturbance. That's right, disturbance. I'm not done. Follow-up investigation. This is Park Avenue. Oh, well, so we know it's fancy. You don't just go naming a street Park Avenue. It's not fancy. This story, have a bucket ready before I read this. You might just puke all over the place. It's so upsetting. Responding to the Pinecrest District regarding a fight in progress at ALO Yoga, around 3 p.m. December 24th. What? Christmas Eve? There's crime at a yoga studio? And officers found that both parties had left the area. Okay, so Christmas Eve. So I'm going to go do some yoga. Here we go. One woman arrived at the police station about an hour later to file a report. Christmas Eve. The cop on duty was like, I was about to go home to have Christmas Eve dinner with my family. You coming with this? I'm getting too old for this shit. Anyway, she said that while shopping at the okay, so it's not a yoga studio, it's a store. She said that while shopping at the athletic apparel store, she was attacked by another woman over an impasse over to prior conflicts. I don't know, maybe that's a typo. Over, I'm guessing it means over prior conflicts. So God forbid you proofread these, whoever wrote this. I'm just reading the report. Although she tried to avoid the confrontation by walking away and leaving the store, that's what you hope to do, right? She said the other woman assaulted her, pulling her hair. I don't like this. I'm not making light of this. Don't like this one bit. She told police the suspect took her phone and threw it on the ground, breaking it. I don't know who this monster is. Maybe you're going to buy a pair of yoga pants. I don't know. Then the suspect then got into her car, which had been parked in front of the store. Okay, so it sounds like we have illegal parking. Not even mentioned in this report, because I don't think he's parked. I don't know. I guess I'd have to see the store and the parking situation. The victim said she blacked out during the incident and was unable to remember what else happened. That's like a defense mechanism, probably, or she might have been hammered. I don't know. Again, not making light of it, just reporting it as I see it. Police reviewed security video footage from outside the store. In it, police saw the suspect following the woman out of the store and yelling at her as the victim retreated several times. When the victim tried walking back into the store, the suspect pulled her hair and punched. What? Okay, this is getting a little bit much. And punched her in the head more than once before getting into a black 2021 Mazda SUV and leaving. Let me tell you something. I know Orange, Ohio. This is not a town where women just get into fisticuffs at a yoga store, not to my memory. It's more like a place to be like, hey, let's go for a drive, maybe we'll get ice cream. Oh look, there's a brawl at the yoga store. Police matched up the license plate with an Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles photo with an Instagram account the victim provided. Interesting. The investigation remained active as police considered charges of assault, parentheses, with intimidation, theft, and criminal mischief. I'm just going to go ahead and throw up illegal parking on this one until I hear otherwise. This is definitely an open case. I should have said the pig case adorably closed. Anyway, this is wide open. Well, I hope the victim at least got whatever yoga stuff she wanted to get. And you're probably thinking like, well, Dave, calm down. This is an isolated incident at ALO Yoga. And to that I say, no, it's not. Because follow this one. If you can keep up with this madness. Theft is the case where Oh, I don't know. A little somewhere called Park Avenue. Police responded to the Aloe Yoga store. That's right. Isn't that the store where there was the freaking freak out? Woman pulling the other lady's hair, chasing her out of the store, all this? Yeah, it's the same store. Police responded to the Aloe Yoga store. Police responded to the Aloe. Okay, so the store calls around 7 p.m. December 17th. That's like a week before the other one. This is like a crime spree regarding a shoplifting incident. Okay. Okay, the manager reported that the staff had seen male and female suspects. Okay, concealing merchandise on camera about 30 minutes earlier. Okay, so men and women are going in this store, stuffing yoga clothes into probably, I don't know, probably already wearing yoga clothes. If I know people that shop at yoga stores, they're already wearing the yoga clothes. The manager noticed the pair going behind fixtures and hiding items on their persons. I do like when people hide items on their persons, like when people shove steaks down their pants and stuff, and in bags they had brought with them. Okay, so I'm calling this one premeditated crime. No question. I have blueberries in my teeth also. Sorry about that. Really distracted. Better drink some coffee. Oh. Okay, the manager noticed the pair. Okay, they're stuffing stuff in their clothes in the bags. Staff reported that the suspects concealed 2 beanies, about 6 bras, crew socks, and assorted Accolade brand tops and bottoms for a total value of over. This is again. I'm very sorry if children are listening. $1,200 in clothing. I don't know why you go like, I'm just gonna take 2 beanies but 6 bras. And what are beanies? It's like a hat, I guess. I was thinking like a Parisian thing that you would have with a croissant or something, but it's probably just like a winter hat type thing. 6 bras. Okay. Crew socks. This store is like Trouble Town. Pinecrest cameras were offline at the time of the theft. Convenient. Oh, that's real convenient. But police accessed footage showing the 2 suspects getting into a black Kia SUV. What's with SUVs and yoga store crime? It was last seen heading west on Harvard Road from Orange Place Drive at 6:41 p.m. Oh, just go for a little drive. Stealing yoga clothes. I don't know. Then on the one hand, I'm like, I could see it. Okay. I don't know if you can handle it. But I do have one more crime for you here on the Crime Blotter. I leave you with this. This one, again, deeply disturbing. This is the headline. Mother throws out adult son's junk food. This is from the Strongsville Police Blotter. I'm already on the side of the mother. Let me tell you that right now. Strongsville, Ohio. It's a theft. That's right. Wait, what? Camden Circle. How is it a theft? Okay, on November 16th. Wait, Dave, isn't that one day before your brother's birthday? Yeah, my brother Bob's birthday is November 17th. This is insane. On November 16th, police were dispatched to a Camden Circle address. Camden Circle, also Strongsville. Oh, great place to raise a family. Or is it? No, it's Helltown. On November 16th, police were dispatched to a Camden Circle address regarding a theft. So it's an adorable little cul-de-sac, it sounds like. An arriving officer talked to the caller who said all of his cards were missing, along with, that's right, some food. It didn't appear as though anyone had broken into the residence, because, we saw this one coming. Inside job. The man said the theft took place overnight. I'm listening. It turned out that the caller, who lives with his elderly mother, has health issues. Okay, well, don't we all? The mother said her son always buys, quote-unquote, junk food against the wishes of his doctors. That's why she threw out all of his food and hid his credit card so that he couldn't buy more unhealthy snacks. The officer gave the woman advice on how to handle the situation. Oh, thanks, officer. Sounds like she was handling it just fine. No charges were filed. This woman's a hero. Sounds like her son. By the way, what's he still doing living at home? And yeah, I lived with my parents past the age of 30. What? But I don't know. I just choose to believe this guy's even older. Now I kind of want to know what the junk food was. Because if it was Doritos, I'd be like, you're a monster to this woman. But if it was like, I don't know, Zag nuts, I'd be like, I could see it. Even though now I say Zag nut, I'm like, they are kind of delicious. It sounds like, I don't know, I'm keeping my eye on this one. Aloe Yoga in orange. Forget it. I'm just waiting to hear what crimes pop up next from there. And then, I don't know. This mother, I like the cut of her jib. I'm going to leave it at that. She's a champion. I don't know. I can't stay mad at her. Just calling it as I see it. All right. Well, that wraps up another incredible episode of the Crime Blotter, wherein I take a look at some of America's lesser crimes, which just happen to have taken place in northeastern Ohio, but I think clearly the crimes this time around, not so innocent. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another episode of Crime Blotter. I'm Dave Hill. I want to thank my Patreon members. Thank you for supporting this Crime Blotter and other exploits. And I encourage you, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening on some futuristic podcasting platform, if you're not already a Patreon member, hey, become a Patreon member. Patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. There's all sorts of goodies. I answer questions. I dance around in a sexy manner. There's mixtapes, other good things that are unavailable to the public at large, who, let's face it, based on this show, largely criminals. Patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. For all my tour dates, when I'm coming to your town, and I'm coming to a lot of towns, go to davehillonline.com. And, until next time, watch your backs, watch your rooftops, and hey, let's be careful out there.